Now you're going to see how to fit to residents 3 Depend products commonly used in aged care facilities: Depend Anatomic pads, Depend briefs and Depend flex.
It's really important to fit products correctly in order to maximise protection, minimise leakage, and ensure residents are comfortable. If you're not sure whether a disposable continence product is best for a particular resident, what size or absorbency to use, or exactly how to fit the product properly, please don't hesitate to ask the continence champion in your facility or contact your Kimberly-Clark representative. Every time you help change residents' disposable continence aids, we recommend perineal hygiene care be carried out, according to your facility's recommendations. Let's take a look at 2 ways to fit anatomic pads to a resident: a standing-sitting combination and while they're lying down. We're using Depend stretch pants, designed to be worn with anatomic pads because their elasticity holds the pad in place better than regular cotton underwear does. When applying continence aids while a resident is standing, follow your facility's lifting guidelines, such as the use of a Pelican lifting sling. First, pull the stretch pants halfway up their legs. Once the resident is in a secure standing position, unfold the Depend anatomic pad and expand it lengthways to channel the product. Fold out the anti-leak guards on both sides to maximise leakage protection and prevent skin irritation. Slightly fold the pad lengthways. Place it between the resident's legs with the printed side out, and apply the product from the front to the back. Unfold the Depend anatomic pad across the groin and buttocks, spreading it out to fit. Pull up the stretch pants and ensure the anatomic pad is firmly in place at the front and back. If the resident is lying down, while they're on their back, pull the stretch pants halfway up their legs. Then turn them on their side. Prepare the anatomic pad for use by unfolding it and expanding it lengthways to channel the product. Fold out the anti-leak guards on both sides to maximise leakage protection and prevent skin irritation. Centre the anatomic pad to the resident's back with the printed side facing out. And neatly feed the front of the pad through the crotch area. Turn the resident from side to side so you can ensure a secure and centred fit to their back. Then roll them on their back and smooth out the front, pulling up the stretch pants over the pad. Adjust for comfort and fit. Depend briefs can be fitted to residents while they're standing or lying down. First, we'll look at fitting while in a standing position, using a lifter. Once again, follow your facility's guidelines. Unfold the Depend brief to full length and gently fold it to channel the product. Fold out the anti-leak guards to maximise leakage protection and prevent skin irritation. With the resident in the lifter or leaning on a walking frame, fit the Depend brief from the front to the back through the resident's legs. Pull up the back and front section. Make sure you centre the product, lining the wetness indicator up with the belly button and spine. Then, smooth out the front and back and adjust the brief's position so the resident's hips are fully covered. Fasten the bottom tape to the same number or position on the left and right at a slight upward angle. Then fasten the top tape on each side to the same number, either straight or at a slight angle for a snug fit. Check that the product fit is comfortable and tidy. Now lying down. As described earlier, unfold the Depend brief to full length and gently fold it to channel the product. Fold out the anti-leak guards to maximize leakage protection and prevent skin irritation. With the resident on their side, gently fit the Depend brief into their groin with the tape section at the back. Expand the front of the brief, smoothing it out. Then turn the client to their other side so you can smooth out the back. Return the resident to their back. Make sure you center the product, lining the wetness indicator up with the belly button and the spine. Adjust the position of the product so the resident's hips are fully covered. Bring each side from the back section over the front of the brief. Fasten the bottom tape on each side to the same number at a slight angle upwards. Then affix the top tape on each side to the same number, either straight across or on a slight angle for a snug fit. Make sure the Depend brief is tidy and comfortable. When disposing of Depend briefs, roll the pad inwards. Use the external tabs to tighten the product into a ball-like shape and to contain urine and bowel motions. Let's take a look at Depend Flex, how to prepare the product ready for fitting, how to fit it to a resident while standing, and to a resident lying down. Before fitting, unfold Depend Flex, then fold it lengthways and gently pull it to channel the product. Hold the front end in your hands with the belted end hanging down below. Use your thumb to separate the frontal blue tabs and fold the front so the two tabs meet. Then grab the belted section and face it towards you, with the blue tab on your right. Grab the top blue tab with your left hand, while still holding the other end with your right hand, and open the belts out. With the resident standing, move behind them, fastening the belt around their waist. Make sure it's secure and straight. Then, standing in front of the resident, grab the blue tabs and bring the front of the flex up, fitting it snugly into the crotch. Smooth the front out across the waist belt for a secure, comfortable fit. Now we'll look at fitting Depend Flex to a resident lying down. Prepare Flex ready for fitting like we explained earlier. Then roll the resident to one side, passing the waist belt underneath. Bring the front of the product through their legs, securing it in the crotch area. Roll the resident to their opposite side to get the other end of the waist belt. Then return them to their back and secure the waist belt. Fit the flex snugly into the crotch, bringing the front up and fastening the Velcro to the waist belt. Adjust for comfort and fit. Remember, it's really important that you fit continence aids properly in order to minimise leaks and maximise resident comfort.
We want to encourage you. Don't be shy in asking questions if you're not totally sure about how to fit or remove a product, or if you want to give feedback, or share any concerns you have about a resident's continence aid use. Talk to your friendly Kimberly-Clark representative. They're there to save you time and effort.